Welcome back, everyone. Well, the busy day of high school spring sports playoffs continued tonight with second round action. Let's get started with the highlights on the soccer pitch. Over at Hoggard High School, the #1 seeded Vikings hosting Cardinal Gibbons in second round play. And Hoggard with a great chance here in the first half, but the Crusaders goalkeeper Olivia Gallert got just enough of the ball to push it out. Then just minutes later, it's a free kick from the out of bounds line. Ellison Luthan into the box. The Vikings get ahead on it, but Gallert was there once again. The Hoggard offense, though, went on the attack in the first half, but so is their defense. The goalkeeper, Blair Barefoot, slides in for the save, even through the contact. And it couldn't have been a much more unlucky half. Check out this. The Vikings shot rattles off the crossbar here. Things will go scoreless at the half, but Hoggard turned it on in the second, scoring 2 unanswered goals. They beat Cardinal Gibbons 2-0 the final score. Let's stick with Hoggard. The Vikings softball team hosting Lumberton. They split 2 games earlier in the season, and this one was scoreless until the bottom of the third. But here come the Vikings. Amber Small turns on this pitch down the line and right. A run comes in to score, and just like that, it's 1-0 Hoggard. And the Pirate pitching staff, well, they ran into trouble in the frame. With the bases loaded, it's Jesse Mathis. Draws the walk here with the bases loaded, drives in another run for Hoggard. And as they say in the game, a good team, well, everyone does their job, and the freshman does her job right here. Allie Royal skies this one into right center field. A run will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly for the Vikings, and Hoggard would go on to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th inning. They're on to the 3rd round with the 4-3 win. Let's stick with softball. Move on to the Class 3A ranks. 4-seeded Topsail hosting Western Alamance. Top of the 2nd inning, we have an interesting moment here in the game. Lakeisha Lawson lays down a good bunt. They get her out on the good throw from first, but then the throw goes back to third, gets past the third baseman, but it looks like they got the runner at the plate. We hold up a second. They call interference on the fielder at third. Run comes in to score. It's 1-0 Alamance, but the Pirates would tack on the lead and take it right back. Sydney Hargrove drives this pitch. It was elevated deep into left field. It is gone. Her first home run of the season. It's 2-1 Pirates. Topsail would add to that lead. We go to the 5th inning. It's Anna Lee Hart hits it hard to the second baseman. She can't handle it. 2 more runs come across to score. Topsail hangs on for an exciting 6-5 win. Now let's go across campus. On the lacrosse side of things, huge game between 2 Mid-Eastern Conference teams in the Final Four. Topsail hosting New Hanover, and it's the Pirates making a statement early on. Cooper Case putting on the spin cycle, then attacking. Gets this one to go. Topsail's out to the 2-goal lead in the first quarter, but the Wildcats wouldn't go away without a fight. It's Cameron Newkirk going the length of the field with the long stick. Bounces it home for New Hanover. Just like that, we've got a 1-goal game, but just moments later, it's the captain for Topsail, Eli Copeland. Gets his shot by the defender, finds the back of the net, and it was a 2-goal lead once again, and this one came down to the wire, but Topsail would score a goal. 39 seconds left to go. They beat New Hanover 12-11 the final score. And the final game of the night out at Hoggard High School, the Vikings lacrosse team hosting Cardinal Gibbons as well for a shot in the Final Four, and it's the Crusaders coming out swinging for the first whistle. Ella Reeves Vaughn straight ahead scores with these. They jumped out to the 8-1 lead, but as they've done all year long, here comes Hoggard. It's Sydney Beckwith getting fancy, finishes it off for the Vikings. She's pumped. The comeback was on, but Gibbons would respond right back. It's Catherine Field. Check out this. Bounces it home right through the legs of the goalkeeper. And then Claire Whitmore trying to keep Hoggard's season alive, doesn't care about the defense, adds another one here for the Vikings. The Cardinal Gibbons would outscore Hoggard 10-3 in the second half to win it 19-9, the final score. And that was the final game out at Hoggard tonight. And last but not least, we got to this one a little late, but Laney hosting the defending state champs, Fuquay Varina. Laney with the winning run on third, bottom of the 8th inning, but Joe Arnett gets a swinging strikeout here. So the Bucks trying to push across that winning run. Toby Stone says, I can do that and do you one better. Hammering it down the line and left. Laney wins it in walk-off fashion. The celebration was on. You can see it down the right field line here for the Buccaneers. 2-1, they are winners. The final score coming in 8 innings. So one great night of high school sports is in the books.